We welcome you inside the Charleston Coliseum here in the state capital city of West Virginia as the NFHS Network brings you exciting live streaming coverage of the 2022 West Virginia High School Girls State Basketball Tournament. Today's game is being produced by Video Productions in conjunction with the West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission and is presented by your local Little General stores. Greetings from Charleston along with our great crew and analyst Maris Lowry. I'm Mark Martin, and we are delighted to have you with us for coverage of this 2022 West Virginia Girls State Basketball Tournament, getting set to bring you game number 1 on what is day number 4 of the tournament, and it's a Class AA showdown between St. Mary's and Wyoming East, and to the winner of this one will go a berth in the state championship game tomorrow. Wyoming East in with a record of 15-3. St. Mary's coming in at 20-5. Wyoming East, the defending state champs. And Maris, this is what teams wait for and hope for. Get to semifinal Friday and a chance to play on Saturday for a championship.
Well, that's right, and Wyoming East here to defend their crown. Wyoming East winners of 9 in a row, St. Mary's winners of 5 in a row, and, to get here, it was Wyoming East in their victory over, let me catch it here, Wyoming East beat Charleston Catholic by the score of 55-37. St. Mary's defeated Summers County 47-32. And Mark, we think we're going to have an outstanding girls Class AA semifinal game here this morning.
Well, no doubt about it, as these two teams, Wyoming East still out on the floor. St. Mary's has headed back into the locker room. Angie Boncini, the head coach at Wyoming East, a Wyoming County native, and Fred King in his first year at the helm of St. Mary's, but a veteran coach, been around 40-some years, coaching both in West Virginia and Ohio, and they asked him to come and be the head coach of this Blue Devil program that had been guided by Howard Meeks and had great success. Coach Meeks became the athletic director at St. Mary's. Well, couldn't have been a better situation both for St. Mary's High School and for Coach Fred King.
And for Wyoming East, everybody knows about Mullins and Pineville, the consolidation, but there are also 2 other schools that help make up Wyoming East, which they've been a school now for over 20 years. Going back to 1998 was the first year for Wyoming East, and you also have Herndon and Glenn Rogers is also a part of Wyoming East.
Yeah, so it's a good collection, a great basketball area, and located there in Wyoming County. Wonderful community, and of course St. Mary's, county seat of Pleasants County, located along the beautiful Ohio River. And again, these two coaches are set to have their teams do battle here with the hopes of reaching tomorrow's state championship games. When you talk about players to watch in this one, start with St. Mary's and the Davis sisters, a good place to begin.
Well, in their semifinal win the other day against Summers County, St. Mary's had 3 girls in double figures. And you talk about the Davis sisters, Zoe Davis led the way with 17 points. And then you had Adie Davis right there with 13. And then you had Brianna Price there with 10. So they had 3 girls in double figures in their victory over Summers County in the quarterfinal round.
And Wyoming East can hit you in many ways. Maddie Clark leads the way, averaging 14 points a contest. Hannah Blankenship, Cadence Blackburn. It's a very young team, and, of course, they lost some key players from that state championship club of a year ago. But when all is said and done, here they are, and 32 minutes away from perhaps getting that opportunity to win a second straight state championship. Both teams on the court getting in some final shots as we edge closer to the start of this first of 6 big games today. We'll come back and introduce the players for you and get it underway. It's St. Mary's and Wyoming East here on the NFHS Network.
Hi, I'm Elena, and the little thing I love about the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is the barbecue sauce. There's something in that sauce, when it meshes with the chicken and the bacon and the bread all together, it is like an explosion of flavor.
Hi, I'm Rashard, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the cheesy goodness at the bottom. The way that it combines with the crispy baked layer at the top is like that added flavor, that extra jazz to it. Once the fork reaches my mouth, that's it.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Back here at the Charleston Coliseum, getting set for Wyoming East and St. Mary's. Time to head over and have the voice of the morning session here at the Charleston Coliseum, Frank Blake, bring you the introductions, and we will also share with you today's national anthem.
Of the classroom, and that lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. So please let your good sportsmanship show during this morning's game. For this Class AA championship contest, let's welcome the St. Mary's Blue Devils. And a big welcome to the Wyoming East Warriors. Let's meet St. Mary's head coach Fred King, going to center court to meet with Wyoming East head coach Angie Boncini. For St. Mary's, assistant coaches Terry Nichols and Angela Eddy. For Wyoming East, assistant coaches Tim Leather, Ryan Davidson, and Max Boyce. The support staff for St. Mary's, Mariah Evans, Chloe King, Debbie King, Ella Smith, Dr. Heather Strait, Tanner Blakely, and Lauren Redfern. The support staff for Wyoming East, Sonny Boncini, Jamie Blankenship, Jasmine Blankenship, John Paul Lusk, and Brooke Russell. And now let's meet the squads. For St. Mary's, number 1 is Hallie Deweese, meeting at center court with Wyoming East, number 24, Lakin Toller. For the Blue Devils, number 5 is Cowley Powell. For the Warriors, number 30, Michaela Brooks. St. Mary's, number 11, Kiara Martin. For Wyoming East, number 33, Arian McKinney. For the Blue Devils, number 12 is Caroline Lancaster. For the Warriors, number 21, McKaylee Price. St. Mary's, number 14 is Alexis Eddy. Wyoming East, number 43, Gabby Cameron. For the Blue Devils, wearing number 24, Madison Sturgeon. For Wyoming East, number 40, Olivia Monroe. For the Blue Devils, number 30, Riley Hart. For Wyoming East, number 35, Emma Blankenship. For the Blue Devils, number 32 is Lindsay Asher. For Wyoming East, number 25, Charlie Price. Also from Wyoming East, number 12, Abby Russell. Now we go to the starting lineups for St. Mary's. A 5'8" sophomore, number 4, Brianna Price. For Wyoming East, a 5'5" freshman, number 11, Katie Blackburn. For the Blue Devils, 5'11", a senior, number 13, Millicent Kerr. For the Warriors, 5'9", a junior, number 22, Kaylee Bain. For St. Mary's at 5'7", a freshman, number 20, Addie Davis. For Wyoming East, a 5'7" junior, number 14, Colleen Lucabill. For the Blue Devils, 5'6" senior, number 22, Josie Moore. For the Warriors, 5'7" sophomore, number 15, Maddie Clark. And for St. Mary's, at 5'7", a junior, number 53, Zoe Davis. For Wyoming East, 5'9", a senior, number 42, Hannah Blankenship. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to honor America. Please stand for the presentation of our colors by the Sissonville High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC. Carrying the American flag, Cadet First Lieutenant Kaylee Fitzrow. The Marine Corps flag, Cadet Second Lieutenant Lucy Musteller. Left rifle, Cadet Lance Corporal Nick Parsons. And right rifle, Cadet Staff Sergeant Dakota Holmes. Our signers for this ceremony are the Ripley cheerleaders, Nikki Adcock, Isabella Bottini, Christabel Cart, Kaylee Smith, Isabella Jude, and Emily Ball. Singing our national anthem from North Marion, Abby Getz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Here in the state capital city of West Virginia, Wyoming East defending AA state champs, going up against St. Mary's 2 versus 3 matchup. And we bring you the tip-off in a moment here on the NFHS Network.
At Pioneer Community Bank, your banking needs are our priority. Looking to buy a home, a vehicle, or just need a personal loan for that special project? Our loan professionals are here for you. We also offer all business banking products, which allows us to serve all your financial needs. Set up your online banking at pioneercommunitybank.com and download the mobile app for your convenience and ask about our personal and business products today. Pioneer Community Bank, investing in Southern West Virginia since 1931. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
To wear the blue and gold, you have to stay prepared. That's why we shop at Little General Stores, the place we can always count on when overtime hits.
The LG family works hard to ensure your daily needs are covered by offering ways to fill up both on and off the court.
The best snacks, along with a friendly staff, makes LG the place to be. Trust us, your essential needs are covered.
Little General Stores, your Rose neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Oh, and by the way, tell them Coach sent you.
The horn has sounded. We're ready for basketball, Maris.
I'm ready, and I think both of these teams are ready, and the fan base of both of these teams are most definitely ready for the start-off semifinal Friday, the first semifinal of 6 here this afternoon, and tonight. And, Mark, we think we've got a good one between the defending AA champion Wyoming East Warriors and St. Mary's.
All right, Dwayne Nelson will toss the ball into the air. And we are off and running here, and an over and back to get it going here, and it will be Wyoming East basketball.
The turnover right off the bat is on the tip. St. Mary's had the ball in the front court and then threw the ball in the back court for the violation.
So Wyoming East off the win, 55-37 against Charleston Catholic, and they go to work offensively first. Again, a great run a season ago, and winning the state title over Parkersburg Catholic, who will be playing in the other AA semi today against Petersburg. We'll have that one for you later today. And this Little Canal Conference that St. Mary's is a part of, well represented here at the state tournament. Parkersburg Catholic, the champs of the LKC. In fact, they beat St. Mary's in the Night of Champions. Doddridge County was here along with Webster. They faced off early on. So the first shot of the basketball game fired up there by Addie Davis, who plays along with her sister Zoe, and a turnover by Wyoming East, and back to work will go St. Mary's.
Yeah, Mark, for Wyoming East, 2 possessions and 2 turnovers. Wyoming East will extend the full court pressure.
Zoe Davis, 17 points. St. Mary's clad in the purple and gold against the white and the green of Wyoming East, and chasing down the rebound, Hannah Blankenship, and here comes Wyoming East after St. Mary's was empty on the offensive set. Shot no good by Wyoming East, and back will come the Blue Devils, who are guided by a first-year head coach, Fred King, but he's no first-year coach. He has been around a long time, Maris.
Yeah, got the reins, even though first year for coaching St. Mary's, like you said, he's been around the block, and he's seen a thing or two.
Long-time coach at Payton City. Started his coaching career at Sistersville High School, now part of Tyler Consolidated. Turnover by St. Mary's, and Colleen Lookaville coming away with the basketball. Wyoming East looking for those first points, can't get it, and Davis snags the rebound. Fred King is a graduate of Frontier Local High School right across the river from St. Mary's in New Matamoros, Ohio, and that's where he is now living. And when this job came open, he had been retired from coaching, and well, they wanted to get back, get a good coach after Howard Meeks gave up the job to be the AD, and they said, "Hey, we know a guy," and they found a good one in Coach King. So the first point of the basketball game is delivered by Addie Davis. Davis, the 5'7" freshman, had 13 in the victory against Summers County, and St. Mary's has our first lead of the game.
Yeah, that foul was on Blankenship for Wyoming East.
From Comes Wyoming East. Look at Bill driving in. Nice smooth drive there by Cadence Blackburn. Blackburn has Wyoming East on the board.
Yeah, nice soft touch right down the center of the lane.
Zoe Davis guns it out to Addie Davis. Davis to her sister Zoe. Her father Sean was a great athlete. Very proud of his two daughters. Shot no good there. Fired up by Josie Moore, and we'll have a whistle and a foul here on St. Mary's, and that will give the ball over to Wyoming East. So the foul going to be charged to Brianna Price. That will be her first, and that's team foul number 1. So each team with a foul here early on. Pauline Lookabill gets it out to Hannah Blankenship. Lookabill, the 5'7" junior. And now this is Kaylee Bain and Blankenship. And straight away firing and connecting is Blackburn.
Yeah, able to step right into that three. Nice ball movement, and like I said, Blackburn able to step right into it and drain the trifecta.
20th three-pointer of the season for the 5'5" freshman. And known as Katie to her head coach and teammates. So we'll get the foul called here and a look at that three-pointer.
Yeah, great ball movement once again. Able to step into it, being open straight away, drain the three. On the other end, we have a Wyoming East foul, and it'll be out of bounds for St. Mary's.
Lookabill commits the foul. That's her second. Shot on its way by Josie Moore. Back of the iron, no good, but yanking down. The missed shot is Callie Powell, who has checked in. Powell, 5'6" freshman, wears number 5. St. Mary's with the ball, looking to edge a little closer here, down 3.
Wyoming East playing really tough man-to-man defense.
Brianna Price, and they throw it into the hands of Wyoming East, and Bain down the floor, and then goes to Lookabill. Her shot no good. Ball out of bounds. And we're going to have a break in the action here inside the Charleston Coliseum. Wyoming East and St. Mary's on semifinal Friday. Wyoming East with the early 5-2 lead. Back in a moment on the NFHS Network.
The Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall with 3 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 2723 Old Bluefield Road in Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Don't throw your tax return out the window. Make a wise investment in your home today. Call Window World of Beckley for your free estimate.
Garrett, don't put it up yet. I'm going to find the read. Back here inside the Charleston Coliseum, as St. Mary's will have the basketball. They trail here by 3 points.
Once again, Mark, out of the timeout. Wyoming East want to extend the pressure. They've been really good on the defensive end of the floor.
All right, so Blue Devils with the ball. Powell out front with it. St. Mary's 20-5 on the season. Coming off that win over Summers County. And turnover on the Blue Devils. St. Mary's with that great run under Howard Meeks. They were in the state championship 4 out of 5 years. Just could not get over the hump. Of course, that was during the time that Huntington St. Joe was having its great run. And thus they had to settle for the runner-up trophy, but certainly really build up that program, and now you got Fred King in charge, and we got a foul called here against St. Mary's.
Yeah, that was a nice take to the basket. Clark will get to the line to shoot 2. Wyoming East good on defense. They forced 4 turnovers already by St. Mary's, and now trying to take advantage on the offensive end as Clark will step up to the line to shoot two.